Hey ladies and gentlemen, our group is called the Track and Go, which is called the TNC, and our group consists of 4 members. And my name is called Lim Ji Chen, and this is Lai Zhou Huan, and we are from the University of Technology, Malaysia. And Lai Zhou Huan will be explaining the problem that we're going to solve in nowadays.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, so do you know that what is the top crimes that are happening in Malaysia? Yeah, it is. It is a car stolen crime. So throughout the crimes that are happening in Malaysia, car stolen crime has been prevalent throughout the past 10 years. And after doing some research, we have found that a few of articles that are reporting about car stolen news, and it's been so serious. So throughout the car stolen crime that are happening in Malaysia, there are 29,000 of cars being stolen per year. And if we narrow down the scales, it will be around 3 cars that have been stolen per hour. You can try to imagine, like, in 1 hour there will be 3 cars being stolen. How serious is it? And out of the cars being stolen, so National Car has topped the list. Oh my god. The National Car, which is one of my car, I've been driving a National Car. So, and from the past history, there's only 1 out of 10 cars being stolen that can be recovered. And even though they've been recovered, so most of the cars are already disassembled into parts, or they have been sent to overseas. For me, I'm a student in UTM. I'm driving a Pro-Draw car. So whenever I park my car at any place when I go to school, I've been always worried about my car. I'm not sure that whether it is safe, not sure whether my car being knocked down or what. And whenever I go for vacation, I will also be worried about my car, because vacation, the place that we going, it will be somewhere we're not familiar with. So it will be some things that hassle for me. I'll be always worried about whether my car is safe or not. And what if when we go for vacation or anywhere, our car being stolen, what we can do is only find. We are finding nowhere, and even though if we found out our car, it is also being disassembled into parts, or when we found it out, it's actually already in overseas, and everything is too late.
Yes, you're right, Mr. Lai. So that is why in Malaysia, we have many cars, many brands of cars. And we have cars from Europe and also from the local. And the cars from Europe, like Mercedes and Audi, they already have the integrated GPS system, which means that the user who drives the car don't really have to worry about it once their car is stolen, because they can track it back. But our local cars like Pedroar, Myvi, Prodon, or even Toyota and Honda, once those cars are missing, there will be no way to track it back, because they don't really have an implemented GPS system in the vehicle. So a lot of people have been thinking of that by carrying their car, and they're planning to install a security system in your car. But those existing GPS installation in your car is very messy. Either you send your car to the garage, or either you do it by yourself. But as you can see in the picture, you have to pull out the wiring and all the fuel gauge. Is very complex, and even will damage your car. So these all of the engineering is very messy, complex, and inconvenient. But not just that, they are not cheap either. Each of the devices is going to cost you almost from 400 something to even 600 something ringgit, just kind of different brand by just taking care of your car. And that is why we are here to try to implement something for the car users that can protect their car. And we are trying to do something, this is have an easy installation, which means that users can install the devices only by 3 steps. And we're trying to create the devices very affordable prices, which the middle class people can afford it. And also the devices can actually integrate it with Windows, Android, and iOS system, which is cross-platform, and it's very convenient for users too. And our device also giving you a lifetime tracking system, a instant notification whenever there are collision or any unsafe happening to your car. And we're trying to make the devices become a very compact size so that users can install it very conveniently. And last but not least, we also implemented a bunch of smart car features like the Internet of Things IoT into your car. So I'm proud to represent our product, which is called the Track and Go. So the Track and Go is actually the next generation of every personal vehicle security. So let your anxiety away and give us do the job. So our installation is very simple. In every car, you can find a secret, the fuel, which is located somewhere at the dashboard. So you just have to pull it out the cap, and this is our devices. You just have to plug it in. Once you plug it in, you just have to switch on your phone and download our app, and you just have to synchronize it, connect it, that's it. Your car will be 24-hour connected to your mobile phone. And Track and Go actually includes lots of features, and these are actually some of the main features. And Track and Go can actually provide you a real-time car locator, which means that once you park your car and you leave your car, you go somewhere and you go to school, or even you go to a cafe or somewhere else, if you feel worried about whether your car is missing or not, you just have to switch on your app and just have a look whether your car is at the same location or not. And the location actually tracks the distance between you and in your car, and also track your car instantly just pressing the app. And our apps also having a collision detection, which means that whenever your car is unsafe, like people knock out your window, or even people knock into your car, and the devices will actually send a notification to your phone saying that your car is unsafe. You have to take a look of your car. So it can be easily let the user to know whether your car is safe or not. And last but not least, this is the last main feature, which is the real-time car information. So the real-time car information can provide you the temperature of your car, the oil fuel gauge of your car, and also tons of the traveling distance and many things else that can be implemented into a Internet of Things like our devices. And yet, our device is actually made up of a photon, which is an IoT board, an ultimate GPS module, which provides us a real-time GPS system, and also using a digital accelerometer, which can actually detect whether people knock into your car or even people smash out of a glass. And we also include some of the indicators to show the users about the behavior of our devices. And when it comes to business model, we divided into 3 main parts. So basically, a lot of people, they trying to implement a security inside your car. They're trying to install something that can protect your car, but those are very costly. So we think about it, putting the price down by using those devices that we mentioned, which is very affordable for us, like a middle class person. And we're trying to do the devices very convenient, which means that every car have actually the same port. And also, user can easily just install by 3 steps, which is made them very convenient to install. And last but not least, we also implemented a IoT system, which we can actually easily update new features that we have been discovered into the device and changing your car into a smart car. And throughout our market research, we have seen that more than 300,000 national cars has been sold per year. So imagine, in every year, there are 300,000 local cars that have been sold. So I've done my research asking tons of my friends and my colleagues, saying that whether do you need a devices, and most of them are showing the positive. And if we can manage to get 1 out of 10 of the national cars being sold to buy our products, which means our profit and our selling rate is going to be very high, because the devices is very affordable to them and it's very convenient. So most of the people will purchase it, and they don't have to hassle about anything just to protect their car, and just doing the simple step, then their car will be safe and let us do the job. And in future development, we're trying to make the devices a lot more affordable so that lots of local cars can afford it. And we're going to make the device a lot more compact and increase the security of the devices into the car. And also adding tons of new features, like I mentioned, the IoT, the apps features, and also maybe implement some of the camera feature in the future. So this is actually the things that we're trying to implement it for our car. Because
we wish to make our idea into reality so that we can benefit the people around us and also ourselves. Not only that, with this idea, we can reduce the car stolen crimes that are happening in Malaysia. So thank you.
Thank you.